Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Last episode, holy smokes. Oh my god. So much happened. We went to Madarame's palace first and foremost, because we needed the security system to open. However, in order to do that, we needed to open Madarame, the real Madarame's door in real life. There, we realized that, Ann pretended to model for Yusuke, wasn't actually going to do it though. She was just stalling him for Morgana to open the door. When he finally did get the door open, Madarame's home, we find out that Madarame's famous painting, the Sayuri, is actually a counterfeit. And he never drew it to begin with. And he stole it from somebody. And it was at that point where he called the police on Ann and Yusuke, when they ran away and fell into the palace, where Yusuke faced the shadow of Madarame and awakened to his persona. All that happened last episode. Crazy, crazy stuff. But this episode, a bit more low-key. You know what? Let's make some coffee.
Hey.
Yeah, why not? Nico! Stop. Sorry, my cat's running around my room like a maniac. Oh my god. Nico. Alright, what coffee did we make this time? The good news is we get charm and points towards Sojourner's confidant and SP items, so all of those are useful. We don't get a lot of charm, but it's better than nothing, right? Looks like you're at it again. How's it going? Here, I'll have a sip. Miss Acidity. This must be Guatemalan SHB.
Explain.
Yes, that is Guatemalan SHB. I don't really feel like reading it, but you can read it at home if you want to. Pause the video. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the roast's full potential. Although I see you're preparing the cup the way I taught you, I'll acknowledge your hard work. Yeah, see, Sojiro is starting to lighten up a bit on us, right? At least I see it that way. We should rest now. We have a big day tomorrow. Doing what? We're not gonna. I don't want to go to the palace tomorrow or anything. So, I don't know what our big day entails, but whatever. I don't want to go to work today. You still working at that beef bowl place on Central Street? I thought you liked that place because the pay was good. What happened? Sure, the pay's fine, but I'm the only one there at night. The job magazine said it was a fun, friendly workplace. Maybe I should just quit. Like he says, work can be pretty tiring, but it's a worthwhile experience. Don't give up. Yeah, that's pretty much the game's hint at saying, hey, go get a job, get some money, and get stat increases and among other things. But we've already kind of done that. Ooh, exams. Scores are posted. How did we do? Also, depending on how well we did, is how many points of charm we get. By the way, a little higher than average.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So we finished higher than average. We got 2 points towards 2 charm points. If you get, I think, average, it's 1 point towards charm. If you got below average or failed or whatever, then that would be unfortunate, but you get nothing. And if you get the top of the class, you get 3 stat points towards charm. Stumbled on my words there. Alright.
Well then.
Okay, so 16 days until the change of heart happens. Before I do that, I want to go to the library. Oh, it is me. Okay.
What would you
Yes. Let's see. The alluring dancer, I would like. Okay, so not only am I going to get that, we are just going to town. We're literally going to town. We're going to Central Street. I didn't even think of it that way. But no, we are going to go to Central Street, and
Can I get you?
we are just going to buy out their entire collection, every single book that they have. Because that's the thing that they do. That we do, I mean. They don't do anything. We just buy all their books. Alright. Who wants to hang out with me today? On? Oh, On just wants to go to the palace. Maruki? You know what? I'm going to hang out with Maruki. I really hope I have a counselor persona with me, because if I don't, it's going to be unfortunate. Also, I'm stuck on a pole somehow. Alright.
Hey, inmate.
I know I don't have one in my inventory right now, like on me, but I might have one or so in my Companion My Hope. Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, been a day-to-day thing that, well, not day-to-day thing, but I'm getting used to it. I see. It's prime opportunity. What assignment do you have for me? We will have you bring us the mask we specify. You just gotta show us the persona we asked for. First off, we would like for you to bring us a Jack Frost. Okay, so Jack Frost with Mabufu. Yes. Caroline and Justine do have their own confidant. It's called the Twin Warden's Confidant, but it can be done in the quickest amount of time. It can be done literally a day if you do everything right. All you do is they ask you to fuse a persona, you fuse the persona. Now, I'm not going to do that till way, way later in the game because, like right now, we don't have a whole lot of options of personas to fuse. We're still fairly low leveled. But later on, once we get towards the end of the game, I'm going to do that because we'll have way more options as to what personas we want. And of course... Okay. Persona. Okay. So, let's see. Level 12 of the counselor is Kushimitama. How do I fuse Kushimitama, though? I think Huapo and Pixie? Yeah, that should work, right? Okay, I keep accidentally switching things I don't mean to switch. Okay. Huapo. I already have Huapo. And I think I already have Pixie, don't I? Stop switching it. Go to Pixie. Sure, Kate Sith, and then from there go to Pixie. I have both of them equipped. I didn't... No! Oh my god. Yes, I still need to speak with Igor.
You now choose.
So if we go... Ooh, our inventory is also full. There it is, Kushimitama. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I don't really care about either of those. That's fine. And, yeah, Agi would be the most useful. Because, well, you'll find out why Agi is now going to be useful to us. More so than it was, previously in Kamoshida's palace. You'll see once I enter Madarame's palace. I'm not going to spoil it, but you'll see very soon. Like, soon as in maybe the next 1 or 2 episodes. So... and we got to regenerate 1, which is very useful. That regenerates HP. Alright.
What? No slacking off. So yeah.
Alright, so... the thing I like about Maruki's Confidant is they're like... Every time you hang out with him, I feel like I always get a really good takeaway from it. I don't know. To be honest, it's been some kind of relief. The whole mess with Kamoshida was the reason I was called here after all. They warned me a lot of students had been impacted. I know there would be a lot of free-floating anxiety. But when I actually got to talk to everyone, I was pleasantly surprised. Most of the things on everyone's minds were college entrance exams, relationship problems, in other words, typical worries for high school students. Some did open up about deeper issues, but not the majority. Some students were still struggling with the scars from the incident, yes, but at the very least, I'm glad the ones who came to me have taken steps towards recovery. So, yeah. That's probably thanks to you, though. To be honest. Well, I can only hope so. I don't think I've done much, but if I've helped even one person, then that makes it all worth it. I know I'm not the most reliable guy, but remember, you can always talk to me, too, if something's bothering you. I am the counselor here, you know. If nothing else, I'm good at listening. Having said that, it's a little awkward that I have to ask for your help, but... Do you remember how I asked you to help me with my research? Yeah. Of course I remember, how could I forget that? I said you would be helping me with my research, but don't worry. It won't be anything too difficult or intensive. I just need you to listen to what I have to say and work through some questions with me. But let's see, maybe I should start at the beginning. I can tell you a little about what this research is for. What I'm studying now is pain felt in the mind, or perhaps more fancifully in the heart. That's a weird word. Some specific examples include the pain of someone saying hurtful things to you or being separated from those you love. Maybe this would be clearer pain defined by abstracts like trauma or stress. Bodily, physical. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Bodily, physical pain can be thought of as something necessary, an autonomic response to injury, illness, or whatever. But what about pains felt from within one's heart? That pain isn't born from any tangible problems in our bodies, right? It's something strange and immeasurable. I guess it goes to show that there are still a lot of mysteries in our own hearts and minds. And I want to learn more about those internal psychological pains. Now, this is my question to you. When do you truly feel pain in your heart, Magi-kun? Probably when someone betrays me. That's not fun. I see. Yes, I can sympathize there. Sometimes all it takes is one betrayal for intense trust to turn into intense pain. It can be rough. It doesn't feel good to struggle with pain in your heart. But with that in mind, how about the pain of a broken heart then? After all, what kinds of pain is only born because we fall in love, right? Do you have any thoughts on this kind of pain, Amagi-kun? I feel like it's a seed for new loves, because with one ending of a relationship could be one birth of a new relationship, I feel. I never took you for a poet, but it's a wonderful sentiment, a very positive way of looking at it. Internal emotional pain can be difficult to deal with, though some say it's always coupled with other feelings. And I agree, of course. I think that's a fair assessment. Though, personally speaking, I think if pain can be avoided, it should be. Maybe it shouldn't exist at all. Wounds of the heart are much harder to detect, and in a way, they're far more complex than physical injuries. That's why I'm doing this research, to save people who are suffering from internal pain they keep holding on to. You helped me realize that purpose again. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Thanks to you, I think I'll be able to better articulate my thoughts today. Yeah. Whenever, Marugi's confidant, increases in sessions are always really long, but that's okay because they're always really, really interesting to me. Some of the later ones get really interesting. Okay, I think that'll do for today.
Oh?
Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Oh, your mental training! I didn't forget about our promise, of course. I'll teach you tricks for mental discipline, and you help me with my research, just like we decided, right? Now then, how about something like this today?
Alright.
Alright, awesome. And thanks for the snack.
Well, see you.
Oh, this is Maruki. Do you have time to talk right now? I'm taking a breather, just finished my last counseling session for the day, and I thought I'd thank you once again for your help earlier. Yeah, good work over there. I learned a lot of stuff, to be honest. Thanks. A lot of students came by to talk today. Hopefully they got something out of it, but to be honest, it's pretty tough juggling the job and my research at the same time. Thanks again for agreeing to help out. I might be looking for your help for help more frequently from now on. It'd mean a lot if you could lend a hand. Alright, see you later. My mouth is just, I don't even know. Okay, that sounded weird, but like I meant that as in like I can't talk.
Ah, you're back.
Hold on, is this happening tonight? Let's see if I did fast travel to the wrong place. That's not a big deal because I'm just gonna turn around and go right back over here.
This year is as bad
Actually,
as
no, I changed my mind again. Here, we're gonna go in here really quick and just because I think we're done with the DVD that we already got. Oh yeah, we definitely need this because we need proficiency. Pretty soon actually, I believe.
Please consider what I have to say.
Okay, we already heard this whole monologue here.
You.
Yeah, I'd like to think I'm interested.
Hmm?
Yeah, we met at the, beef bowl place.
If you'd like.
Sure. I'd love to help you. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest guy into politics, but it intrigues me, that's for sure. I'm Travanosuke Yoshida. Nice to meet you. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. Siri just activated for no reason. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. Oof, that's rough. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negative right before my speech. Well, then I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone,
The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a dulge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak. However, even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interest of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited. In a world that must be changed. Easy for him to say. Old-timers like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. He probably won't get too far. Nothing's going to change. We'll just keep getting exploited. What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with a party. How about you just leave matters of state and the capital hands of the liberal prosperity party? I cannot read, I swear. You mustn't base your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Ah, shut up already. You're just a washed-up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to, in the best interest of all, save the blathering for when you get elected, if you get elected.
thank you.
Thank you. That is all for today. Well, what did you think of my speech? The heckling was kind of... Oh, don't worry about that. Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times like today when the audience has a difference of opinion on a topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree? Yeah, my support, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I have grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although, I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on.
Well then, I shall see you again.
Perhaps I'll ask for your impressions again sometime. Alright. Remember him well, because he is an important character. I was able to grab a seat. Nice. I'm trying to think of what book would be in my best interest to read, but I can't think of really anything. So let's just do proficiency. Is this book really about cleaning, or is it training to become a monk?
Hey,
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was efficient use of your time. Do you ever use the study corner in the library? I always end up goofing off at home, and not many people know it. But isn't the environment kind of a problem? Have you heard the rumors about the transfer student? Oh, him? Yeah, he used to be all anyone ever talked about. But you remember Mr. Kamoshida's big apology? The transfer student's kind of old news now. My recent test scores haven't been so hot. If I don't shape up, my allowance could be in danger. That's interesting. Interesting convo there.
today we're going over.
It's possible to... Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry about that. It is possible to apply math even to concepts like beauty, golden ratio. You've all heard about the silver ratio. Now then, Amagi-kun, take a look at this.
Give me an answer.
The golden ratio is 1 to 16, 6 to 18. But do you know the silver ratio? the silver ratio would be, I think that one.
This is it.
Yeah,
Precisely.
that's correct. You can see it's colored to a square than the golden ratio, right? One theory says it's because Asians have rounder faces than Westerns, so they prefer a similar shape. So the ratio was used in things like Ikea paintings and the pagodas at a Horigyu attempt. This Japanese man, it's killing me. Can't even get a sentence through.
Nice going.
Oh yeah, I hear that mascots that are seen as cute have faces that are close to this ratio. In other words, if you use this ratio, you can make cute things. It is true that mascots tend to have roundish faces. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know. You look like a mascot, Morgana. Just saying. Alrighty. So, what, are you gonna want to go to the palace? Please don't want to go... I don't want to go to the palace. I want to hang out with somebody. I want to do something that will distract me. I'm going to hang out with Takemi, but what... do I have a matching persona? I think I do. I do. I have Moki. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. I had to lift my headset up for that one. Why do I always, like, sneeze in the recordings? I just realized. Like, it's always the recordings I sneeze in. I don't ever sneeze in anything else. Yeah. We'll hang out with Takemi.
Well then. Oh,
A patient with an emergency.
and?
So, why come here? Aren't you under the care of another hospital? I've heard rumors about this place. I'd like for you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever that won't go away, and she's losing weight because she's not hungry. A young girl losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a big hospital, a university hospital in East Shinjuku. But all they tell us is that it's persistent bronchitis. A university hospital in East Shinjuku. The doctor there performs exams like he's on an assembly line. I think he's famous or something. A famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. Wait, I've heard there's a medicine that can be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you. Please, at least just examine her. Hold on. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Dr. Takemi will help. What? Doctor! Fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about her symptoms and treatments you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure. Ow, I bumped my headset. I don't know why I said ow. I didn't hit myself or anything, but I just bumped my headset. That probably was very loud, though. I see. Guess one in stock will have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer into the exam room. You'll need to help me administer the medicine. Also, bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, wash basin, and measuring spoon.
Fine.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get moving! So thank you so much. I didn't expect her to recover so quickly. It was a very unique strain of an infectious disease. It can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppressed the symptoms. We'll make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay, that'll be 1 million yen for today. A million yen? That's outrageous. You're completely taking advantage of... I mean... Alright, I did agree to pay. You don't take credit cards, do you? I'll go withdraw some cash right now. Huh? But wait, you're actually going to pay? By the way, that famous doctor you mentioned earlier, was it medical chief staff of Oyamada? Yes, are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? You seem happy. Doesn't it feel good taking his patient without permission? Treating his patient, rather. By the way, thanks to your outburst earlier, I'm going to perform a very special exam on you today. She wants the D. No. So is he your assistant? He seems awfully young. Yes, my assistant. Guinea pig. He's about to put a lot of hard work today, aren't you? I don't know if this does not sound like it's a good type of hard work. I mean, I don't think there is a good type. Well, no, there's a rewarding type of hard work, which is a good type of hard work. Anyway, doctor, can I go back to school now? Not for a while. You need to start eating and regain your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes, thank you, doctor. Don't mention it. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response you'll have this time. Maybe you won't even be able to make it home. Scary thoughts. Scary thoughts. God.
Bye.
We better have ranked up our guts after that. How are you feeling now? Today's drugs was a kind of rough one, huh? But it was just what my careless little guinea pig deserved, huh? Especially after approving that girl's consultation without my permission. I will reflect on my mistakes. Good boy, but I'm only letting this go today. Don't pull anything like that again. The drug does seem to be more stable compared to the early stages, though. It's probably thanks to your cooperation. Feels like I'm almost there, so try not to die just yet, okay? Alright, take care.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, I am back. Alright. So, what do we do now? We are going to actually, go back. Yes, actually go to Station Square this time. I almost said Central Square, which would be a combination between Central Street and I ran into those guys.
Please consider what I have to say.
Wait, what am I gonna just say? Yeah, Yoshida's speech skills. Teach you how to give speeches. Why? Cause I wanna do what you do. I'd love to help you, though. How shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
These insults.
This isn't good.
Let's relocate.
This is no time to run away. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business. Yeah, seriously, just shut up. What's with this guy?
Well, they agreed on the fact that they want him to shut up.
Please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah.
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you. Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past.
Oof. That's rough.
I've gone and done it again.
It's fine. Yeah, that is kind of campaign obstruction, though.
Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic.
Which, yeah, understandably so.
20 years ago.
Ooh, like what?
Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago.
You already said that.
I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike.
I don't feel like calling. I guess it does make sense though, calling a voter an idiot. Now that I think of it.
And branded a washed-up politician.
But you can always recover.
You wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
A questionable background, accused of embezzlement. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
The past doesn't matter to me. You're just Yoshida.
However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
Have confidence in yourself.
You're doing a good job of cheering me.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
But you may be right. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
Okay. I've made a deal with Yoshida. And every time you make a deal, you always go fast forward and go back to the interrogation room, if you haven't noticed that pattern yet already.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
And we have the Sun Arcana. Yoshida is of the Sun Arcana. And also I'd like to mention, Yoshida is one of 2 confidants that you really don't need a matching persona to rank up, to help you rank up, because he will rank up every time. And ironically, the other confidant that you don't really need a matching persona to help you rank up is the Moon Arcana. It's kind of ironic, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure Atlas probably planned that, Sun and Moon, but whatever.
Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. My, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today.
Alright, have a good night. Oh, or maybe you're gonna come back?
You.
Oh, Amagi-kun. I'm sorry, there's something I forgot to mention. It's about my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? Yeah, sure. Thank you. Don't worry, it won't take too long. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whatever time you've got. That's all I wanted to say. Now be careful on your way home. There's something Yoshida doesn't tell you. Yeah, I mean, he is free on Sunday. That's when he gives his speeches. But he's also free on Thursdays, I believe. He doesn't give his speeches on Thursdays, but he's free on Thursdays. Damn it, I want to go home. I don't want to go to school. This sucks. I'm so tired every day. I don't want to go to work. Are there any breaks coming up? Also, something I should mention that I forgot to, that I was going to, like, at the beginning of the game, when we started, Ryuji, the first confidant, but I never did, I forgot, is that in the beta files of this game, there has been discovered, maybe I'll put this on the screen if I, if I gather enough not stamina, but feeling to edit this, to edit this in here. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but if not, then just look it up. In the beta files, there was found a cutscene in the original Japanese port of this game that when you start a confidant, you still go to the interrogation room like you did there, but Sai didn't say anything. Or maybe she did say something to you, but basically what would happen was Igor would like appear stand right when it initiated. It'd be kind of creepy because Igor would just appear standing right next to you. Then it would flash to the interrogation room. Then it would flash to Igor's face really quick. Then, you know, it would flash back to the confidant. You know, I am thou art I, stuff like that. But I think it's kind of interesting that that was the original, you know, way that they were gonna start a confidant, but they like changed it for some reason. And I don't really know why. But anyway, let's hang out with Ryuji. He should be in the arcade. Do I have it? He's not going to rank up, by the way. Here's how you can tell. There's a way you can tell if they're... I do. I have two chariot Arcana. Two chariot personas, even. Here's one way. I don't think I mentioned this. Here's one way you can tell if a confidant's going to rank up. Other than it saying, like, oh, when I don't think my confidant will rank up. But... when you click square on a place, you'll see all the confidants that you can hang out with. If it's grayed out, that means that it's like blocked, meaning either it's a confidant that you haven't initiated yet, or maybe you don't have enough guts or knowledge or whatever social stat to continue that confidant, so it's grayed out, so you can't hang out with that confidant. If it's blue and there's an up by it, that means they're going to rank up, but if it's just blue, that means you won't rank up. I don't know if I've explained that before. I might have. But if I haven't, then there you go. And if I have, well, you have it a second time now. Alright. Okay, talk to him. What are you doing?
Hey,
Let's hang out.
you think?
We have plenty of time. We have like, what, 14 days? 15 days? Yeah. I think, hopefully, though, this will give us enough points to rank up. It should. Yes, okay, good.
See ya.
Okay, goodbye, Ryuji. Have a good night. Alright.
You're back.
Well then.
And Yoshida, I'm sorry, but actually, I'm going to, I'm actually going to go to the bathhouse. Because, why?
What do you want to do?
I don't actually know. I just figured why not. Alright. Okay. We got a lot of points for that, so that's good. That's good.
Want to head back?
Good timing.
Oh,
I wanted to tell you something.
what do you want to tell me, Yusuke?
Madarame was talking to a lawyer. I suppose he's serious about suing.
Sounded serious when we were talking to him.
Advance our plans. Why don't we go to the palace today?
You know, I was actually thinking about that. I got about going to the house today, but I want to buy revival beads, medicine, stuff like that.
We should. It's good.
Whoops, sorry, I skipped that last line.
Rational person nearby. I'm counting on you.
And I'm counting on you too. We're counting on each other. What does the afternoon have for us?
Oh,
Madarame, the maestro of the art world. Artists with that good of an eye are rare in Japan. I wonder if he's... What word was that? Oh, if he has synthesia. Something like that. Yes, regarding synthesia, one of many English terms that come from Greek root words. Haven't heard of it? It's a condition where your senses can cross over each other, like seeing colors. There are all kinds of varieties, though some sense combinations are more common than others. We call people who experience this phenomenon synthesitias. Mr. Amaki, you were staring off into space, weren't you? Well, your number's up. The root words of synthesa and sin and atheist, what do they mean? I actually remember this from when I played this the first time. It's all Greek to me, but I can give it a try. Here, let's think about this. It'll be easier to if we put our heads together. Okay, so let's start with sin. I think that's in a lot of words too, like synergy, synchronology, and synthesis. If we think about what these words have in common, then maybe synth means together. That's it. Sen means together, or a combination of something. And aethys, that's a little like the word aesthetics. I wonder if that means senses, if you didn't know. Because, like, aesthetics, like your sense and art style, because aesthetics means art. So the full thing means senses coming together. Yeah, that's it. Phew, we really got to stay on our toes in this class. I could use a snack after all that brain power. Let's get a treat after this. Good. You've been studying. Unfortunately, synthesis something you have to be born with. You can't learn it. Some of the geniuses over the course of history have had synthesis. The composer Franz Liszt instructed his orchestra to play the color purple. The poet Arthur Rimbaud was also said to see colors in his letters. That's actually, I find the lectures in school in this game quite interesting. Just some of the things that that they cover. Seeing colors in sounds and letters and feeling shapes and flavors and numbers, geniuses and common people see the world differently. Were you able to understand that?
Nice.
Synthesis, that's fascinating. Although the reason Madarame sees the world differently is because of his distorted desires. I hope, like, not every single person wants to hang out with me.
Hey!
Okay, only one person, and that is Maruki. Well, Dr. Maruki, I hung out with you just like 2 days ago, and I have all the way until November 14th to hang out with you 7 more times. So I think I'm good on you. We can also hang out with Ryuji too, but wrong thing. I want to go to the clinic. Just to buy a few things really quick before we head on into the palace.
Allergies are so annoying.
Yeah, let's buy something.
To the exam room.
What are you selling is the main question I have.
You want that one?
That is super useful.
Oh.
Except, hold on.
That should work. Thanks. You want that one?
I'll buy 3 of those so we can have 4 of those.
That should work.
I'll buy a few of those because that's going to be useful.
You want that one? Here you go. That should work.
I'll just buy one of those. I don't really need those that much. Okay.
Take care.
And then, to try to get back some of the money we just lost, I'm going to go to the airsoft shop. Okay, well thanks for this random gun. Yeah, I know.
Come on.
We need to have like level 4 guts to ask what's in the bag.
Okay.
That is not going to be for a very, very long time. I know we had got a pearl. Yeah, $2,000.
Should be great.
Okay, well that's not the most expensive pearl ever. Some of them, I think the most expensive pearl in this game I've ever sold for like $10,000. So yes, but with that, I'm actually going to end this episode here. Next time on Let's Play Persona 5, we will be heading into the palace. Yeah, we're gonna be going back to Madarame's palace. We probably won't finish it off next episode, but we'll definitely get a good portion knocked out. Until then, hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all next time with a brand new episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Bye, everyone.